Maxi, another one of those nights, mate. You had yours over in Oklahoma a little while ago.
Yeah, it's crap, innit, mate? Absolutely crap.
As much as you love boxing, nights like this
They make it easy to want to turn away from it and walk away and be done with it. Like, you know, when you're on the wrong end of decisions, you know, me a couple of months ago, now Josh.
Even though it can't be classed as a decision because it was a TKO or whatever you want to call it, you feel it was harsh?
Yeah, because in corner, the clanger had gone for the last 10. He switched off and he went down, but he got up and he made his way from where he got put down over to us, got his hands up ropes, shook his head, disappointed in himself because he knew what he'd done.
And while the count was happening, you actually heard the bell go, didn't you?
Yeah, just as he got to the corner, bell went. I know he can't be saved by a bell, but he could see he was up on his feet, he'd walked over, just turned round to him, and he waved it off. But in the meantime, we'd got the towel ready, we'd got the stool ready, and this is World Championship boxing.
I know.
And whether the way the
leaves
fight...
a sour taste in your mouth, doesn't it?
Yeah, because the way the fight were going...
Very dominant.
Dominating, absolutely dominating. So you think, why aren't you giving him a chance here? Because he has been dominating.
If he'd been taking a pasting through the fight at that moment, you could
or
go
even if that were in the first minute of round and there's 2 minutes left, you could go, you know. But the fact that it were fucking the bell had gone, the round had ended. It was his minute's rest. He should have been given that as the you know, in a World Championship fight. Yeah, that's what hurts most.
Yeah,
it feels like it's
I stayed in here and watched it. I didn't go into the auditorium. I stayed in here and watched it, and I couldn't believe what I was watching. But first of all, I couldn't believe on how well Josh was fighting, because I think he showed a totally different. He didn't fight the way I thought he was going to fight. I thought he was going to be, you know, on his chest and, you know, not giving him any room to breathe.
He were out.
He was outboxing him, outfighting him, and the body work.
Better in every department tonight. And that's why he should have been given that chance. You know what I mean? That's what's disappointing.
Yes, yeah. I think something was took away from him on that night, and he should have been allowed to see if he could have continued. I believe he could have. I know you do.
Yeah.
But horrible. But let's go back to you, because when was it now? How long was
July.
it? 2 months?
End of
2
July.
months ago, was it? 3 months ago.
So what are we now? Two and a bit months, yeah.
Show me a little pause. Ooh, and the other one.
Other one's fine.
But that was from Mr. Camboza head.
Yeah. Shows I couldn't miss him.
Well, you couldn't. It was again. That was a night where, again, it leaves a very sour taste in your mouth. It reminds me of the night that Jack Capsule lost to Josh Taylor. You know, it was a clear win for you, and that was another one of those nights where the only 3 people in that whole auditorium that believed the other guy won were the judges, because they were totally unbiased audience, you know, no reason.
So if I knew they were going to be like that, I'd have trained harder. I didn't realise they had to fight 4 people that night. Yeah, again, we shouldn't have to say it's just boxing, it happens. We shouldn't have to say that, because it's our careers. We give everything for this.
Yeah.
And when they're taken away from you like these, that's what's hurtful.
But I believe you've been awarded some good news. You've been reinstated.
Yeah,
top 5.
We've got to wait for officially. Can't say too much until the IBF do their official ordering of.
But it looks like something's going to.
Yeah, we should end up with a big fight off back of it, which is positive, and as it should be. You know, it's clear enough. There was enough outrage and controversy about that.
Well, like decision. I say, very often nothing does happen about it.
Yeah, so the fact that something is going to be happening.
Times are changing, eh?
Hopefully, yeah, and we'll see what, as a team now, what we can do, what we need to speak to about.
When would that likely be? You know, obviously.
It's going to be next year, whether my hands were bad or not. It's going to be next year, but I'm going to be good, fully fit by December with my hands. So, you know.
So end of February, beginning of March would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, whenever next year, yeah.
Because we always have that quiet period in January and February.
Usually,
you know,
nobody likes training over Christmas, do they? But, you know, we have to do it. It's our job, innit? So, if we fight in January, we fight in January.
And would you like that to be back over here again?
I don't mind where it is. I quite like, other than being robbed, over there.
Oh, yeah, you can get robbed over there, as we've seen tonight.
Yeah.
Not robbed, as I said, but robbed of allowing the fight to continue. Because, you know, that would have made, I was just saying to Sean O'Hagan, his dad, with the point being deducted and the knockdown, that was ending up from a fight that was very one-sided for Josh. Would have been really close, and it would have been good to see what those last 5 rounds would have gave us.
You know, I'd have thought it were only going to be one-way traffic.
Yeah, without a doubt. But even so, it would have. I think the public was robbed more than anyone as well.
Yeah, and hopefully there's enough outrage that the public demand it, and you know, Lee's going to get his City Ground fight, but there's no bigger dance partner to fill that ground and to create the numbers than Josh. So you know, let's see what. Hopefully Eddie does the right thing and gets that med.
Right. So, like I say, hopefully something next year for you, and we'll have to wait and see what Santa Claus brings for Josh.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Thanks, Maxi. Take care, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.